my dear Leo. This is a love reading, a prediction for the month of September with me, Kuna Caps Tarot. And this will be a love reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign, and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. So when I tell you that this side is you, it might as well be the person or the situation you are dealing with. I usually read for the empath side of the story within this dynamic, but also remember that the other person holds up a mirror of your shadow. So use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this reading for you. And if you want to watch the channel's readings in advance and ads-free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. I can also recommend that you rewatch the previous love reading for August because that's the energy right now, and this will be the prediction for September. I will start shuffling your cards, and I use the Golden Universal Tarot with Roberto De Angelis. When I open your deck here, I see Four of Swords with the Five of Cups. So you seem to be very upset because there's a person that you would wish that they would pay you more attention, but they don't. And it might be that you have waited for this person for an extended period of time and they still don't. Okay, so I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here I'm seeing this person might be lacking the tools that's necessary for them to do what it is that you have asked of them. They don't know what to do. I feel like I'm floating in the air. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix this. I have no experience. I have no, I don't know anything about this. I have no know-how about how to fix this. And you are waiting for them to fix it because you want them to prove their love to you. Okay, so I called the four archangels in the four corners of the world. And here we see the Magician together with the Four of Swords. So that's a little bit interesting. What would they want to say using the brutally honest oracle? I want to marry you and everything reminds me of you. Okay, this is the incitement that the person has to actually break the wall of silence, and it is that they want to marry you and everything reminds me of you. So the Magician is about communication, power. Sometimes it's the trickster or manipulator as well. So he's walking on a thin line of black and white magic. And so this person would wish that they had the tools, is what I'm seeing. They wish that they knew how to talk to you. They wish that they know how to approach you. They wish that they knew how to fix this. So that's what I'm seeing. Okay, so I call the 6 elements, and here we have the Four of Wands with the Four of Swords. So they love you, but they can't do anything about it. So and that's that. Okay, it doesn't leave much room for solutions when a person is acting this helpless, but the Magician is less than helpless, of course. Okay, it seems like the person doesn't want to sacrifice themselves. They are not courageous enough, and it's easier for them to walk away. They have always walked away, so to ask something else of them is like asking them to turn 180 degrees and do something that they are not used to, or it's unfamiliar to them, or they don't know what will be the consequence of doing this unfamiliar, strange thing. Maybe, telling you that you mean something to them, for example. Okay. So I will just tune in for a few seconds here to you and the person most on your mind and your relationship in September. Okay. So, tuning in. So this is the new bottom of the deck, and we have the Star card in the reversed. So I'm feeling that this person has a lot of hope towards you and your relationship, a lot of love connection, but again with this lack of lack of movement. Let's see here, Three of Cups. They feel like your family in some way. Maybe they are your family. But they have hope, or at least their heart can't let go, but they don't know what to do. So it's a hopeless situation anyway. And here we have the Moon. So Moon and the Stars. King of Wands. I think they are leaning towards you. You need to fix this. You need to run after them and tell them what to do. So, simple solution for them anyhow. Okay. This is what's on your mind, with the person most on your mind. This is the situation with said person. This is what's on their mind with you. Here is your feelings for them. And this is bond between you two, the love between you two, their feelings for you, your behaviors and attitudes, the outcome for September, and their behaviors and attitudes. So we start with the situation here, and it's a Three of Wands in the reversed. So I think both of you might have had ideas how to move on from here, but these ideas haven't really exactly gone accordingly to plan. So that's what I'm feeling there. And Nine of Swords. This is what's on your mind about this person. And they give you a bit of headache, but you also feel like their helplessness or their inability to, do a good, healthy thing. And it makes your head crawl maybe a little bit, or it makes you feel also a little bit helpless, that the other person is so helpless. This is what's on their mind with you. They think you're holding off just to be mean, not because like you want them to step forward or anything. You're just mean, okay? You're just evil, and withholding your love, withholding. They know that you could fix this, you could do this. You have the courage, you have the stamina, you have the power, and then you don't. So they see that as you are letting them down, and they don't realize that they are letting you down by not meeting you halfway. Okay. This is your feelings towards them. And we have the Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords. So it seems you are tormented by this situation, but determined to take care of yourself and love yourself for what it's worth. It's not super fun maybe, but it's the only thing you feel like you can do. And this is their feelings. Four of Swords. I just feel like they're waiting for you to stop being mean and, come and fix the situation. Four of Swords. I'm helpless. I don't know what to do. I have no skill. And the bond between you two is the Fool in reverse. So nobody is taking the leap of faith or taking the jump and out in the unknown and being brave enough to show vulnerability or to show courage, to be pure and honest and say, hey, I love you, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, I want to marry you, everything reminds me of you. See, this person is not taking the leap of faith. No, they kind of blame that I'm too this, I'm too that, too old, too young, too sick, too weak, too uninspired, I don't have hope. And you frankly don't want to just say, I can make it on my own, I don't need this BS. Okay. And this is your behaviors and attitudes. So we have a Page of Cups here, and so you could be the Fool if you wanted to, and they want you to be the Fool, but it seems like maybe this is your old role and you want to exchange it for something else, and that's why you're keeping yourself very hermit cool here. You could, and I think it's like this. You are not exactly moving towards them here. Sorry for the camera. You're not moving towards them, but you're still open for business. You're open for having an outing with this person, or even like a conversation with this person. See here. So if they just would come forward, I think you wouldn't scare them away. So that's what I can say. Ace of Cups, and they love you. I can see this, but behaviors and attitudes, they just sit there and love you, like being the love well here. It's just coming up emotions like this, but you know, to what end if they don't take action? So Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, both these cards shows that you are on a similar place emotionally, and both still are invested in this relationship for better and for worse. And this is the outcome. 6 of Wands, so it's a Leo, Jupiter, Jupiter in Leo, and it kind of says that you need to go and fix this. Okay, so I will take some oracle cards to see a little bit more. First, I want to understand why this person can't fix it. Why can't they fix it? Why are they so broken? Fire Prince, they could fix it. It's no problem for them to fix it, just that they don't want to. 40. I think they want to keep their edge. The Fire Prince is a little bit cool, yes. Would he be equally cool, coming crawling towards you on his knees, asking for, you know, a second chance or something similar to that? I don't know. I'm really sorry for the autofocus. So, when the Fire Prince arrives as your ally, he lets you know that he represents the invisible forces behind all manner of manifestation, and he brings you the gift of optimism. You will be rightly inspired to move forward and take confident and assertive action to reach your goal. Envisioning the path of the highest good with an optimistic outlook. They don't have much optimism though. The Fire Prince also brings you the gift of miracle. Things come together as if by magic to create the reality you seek. You have every reason to be hopeful. Move forward knowing that you have everything you need and more. Just remember to share the enthusiasm, believe in others, and be optimistic for them too, and your good fortune will multiply. So I definitely think that they have it in them. For some reason, they are just stubbornly waiting for you to do this. I try to understand the reason. It might be that they don't know if you feel the same for them, and maybe they don't want to, maybe they think that you're angry with them, and then they are a little bit angry with you and refuse to reach out. We'll see. This is if you are advised to reach out to this person. Ice Queen in the reversed. So that was new. 28. 29. 28. So, when the Ice Queen comes to challenge you, since she's in the reverse, you're asked to look at the illusion of ownership. Do you believe that you truly own anything in this world? For example, do any of us really own land? Do we own ideas? Or is it what we simply laid claim to, something we believed we were entitled to? Even inspiration is borrowed from spirit and shared by all in the field of divine consciousness that permeates everything. Others have thoughts of even your most ingenious idea somewhere else in time. And so what? A life incarnate is short. When you transition, you take nothing with you from the material world. The Ice Queen calls upon you to release your hold on your relationship, your belongings, your home, all aspects of your life. Let life flow as it will. Everything is impermanent. Once you recognize that, everything is seen as the living miracle that is reality, and you won't be frozen into self-induced limitations. It's time to let go of ownership in general, be grateful for, and enjoy what you've been gifted with. So how to interpret this? This is usually the card of, ideas preserved, non-action, entitlement. But here it kind of says you only live once, and holding on to your pride here, or this stale game, is not benefiting anyone. It was in reverse. I don't have to put it like that. I will go deeper into this and check a little bit what's your what you would want to say to this person if you felt like you were wanting to go there and say something. hit and run. I'm scared of showing vulnerability. I will never come back. Okay. So you definitely feel like you have been driven over by this person. Like I'm seeing, it's not, maybe it's a steamroller, maybe not. I don't know. It's a big machine you use to make asphalt, to make it smooth. So you run over with this big roller, concrete roller. It's just roll over everything and just flatten it all out. So I feel like you have felt like this person was never serious. That's why you felt like they didn't invest in you. And you don't want to show any more vulnerability. You don't want to be the fool. And you will never come back. So consequently, you are not going to make any kind of leap of faith here. Forget about it, okay? It's a big no. You are not going to make the leap of faith. You don't want to. But I can still see that you're open to this relationship and vulnerable to this relationship, and it would be easy for you to, continue where you left off. You're still set on cooperation here and making beautiful win-win situations. I will see. It was important for me to be the provider, and now they can be the provider. Like finally they can be the provider. Leo has put down their arms saying, I am not going to control this situation. So now maybe it's time for this person to be the provider. Either they have the tools or not. They need to be the one stepping up and showing some game here, and not just manipulation and games, but actual, game, actual optimism, actual being goal oriented, and go and make something out of this. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. It goes very well with the 9 of Pentacles. You just care for yourself at this point in time. You're still open as I see it, but you won't give to this person until they give to you. So it's just very consistent from your point of view here. And then this other person, retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. They are tiptoeing around this, really beating around the bush with this. And retreat, 4 of Swords, not much difference. It's like being in a hospice, as they feel very... we have the fire prince here. I don't feel much fire in this person. Maybe they are talking themselves into not having fire, and that means they are talking themselves into, I'm sick, I'm dying, I don't have the energy, I don't know what to do, when really they know what to do. So there's something deeper that makes them not do anything. They even want to be the provider. So what the divine says about this wedding. In Sweden we have some kind of children's like a little poem or something similar to that, where we say that if it starts with a quarrel, it will end with a marriage. So it's kind of what I'm seeing here. It's 2 children quarreling and acting like, I don't care about you, I don't care about you either, and both are sitting here with their open heart, like on their sleeve, and this person says, I will never come back. And this person says, I want to be the provider, but this person doesn't provide, and this person is already back. So I don't know what you're doing exactly, but it doesn't seem to come to like any conclusion or any, solution. So think again, take another lap in your thinking, and maybe see if you can come up to another solution, or at least, start to call in your soulmate or this person or whoever you want in your life to get like a move on, because this seems like it could be a fat big block for a very long time, and I want you to be happy. I want you to have a happy life, so get a move on, okay? I would urge you to watch your reading, Their True Thoughts and Feelings, in their True Thoughts and Feelings playlist. That will probably tell you more about this story, or the reading Your Next Relationship from the Who Is Coming Towards You playlist, so you can see if you will find someone new. You can also watch the next 3 months love prediction to get the longer perspective into October for your love life. On my first channel page, there is a playlist for your specific astrological sign with all the latest videos to watch. And if you want to watch the channel's readings in advance and ads-free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button or follow the link in the description box to learn more. And thank you so much for watching and take really good care. Bye bye.